Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another one of my videos here today. Today I have a Scoia'tael deck for you and it revolves around the Mahakam Forge leader ability, and the stratagem that we have is Crystal Skull. So we are looking to use dwarfs in this deck, and the overall concept behind the strategy that we're playing here is that we're looking to win our matches using boosting and using resilience units, and also our ability to swarm a lot of dwarf units in short spaces within a few turns. Okay, so before I go ahead and explain further on, how we're looking to win here, I'm going to take you guys from the bottom up and kind of explain how to play each card best. All right. So at the bottom here, you can see we've got two Mahakam guards. And the way we like to use these is you're going to deploy them on a row that's full of dwarf units. And you want to make sure there's enough room on that row before you play them, obviously. And you got to think ahead in terms of that, because say you don't want a row full of 9 units and then you have no space to play the Mahakam guard. So keep in mind row space as you play this deck. But we do have 2 in deck, so feel free to commit 1 in the first round and then maybe 1 later on in the match. Okay, so we do have the Squirrel here as well. The Squirrel allows us to banish a card from our opponent's graveyard. In particular, I've added this card in here because, we're versing Skellige often on the ladder as you're climbing, and especially that Rage of the Sea Skellige deck with the new card that sits in your opponent's graveyard. That can offer our opponent a lot of strength later on in the match. So it is their win condition, and we can assess whether they're playing it or not easily. At the beginning of a match, you see it go straight into their graveyard. So, when you see that happen, use Squirrel initially against that faction. But say in other instances, you can use the Squirrel on Echo cards or any card that may come back from the graveyard onto your opponent's side of the board, such as a Crow Mother. And anything you think your opponent could revive as well. Squirrel is great for that. This is kind of a standard card that I add into most of my decks. So just use this depending on the matchups you see, right? In some matches, such as Scoia'tael Symbiosis, you might not see much of a need for this. I mean, you could use it on a Nature's Rebuke if it's in their graveyard, but yeah, just use it wisely, guys. We do have 2 miners in this deck as well. So they'll allow us to boost an allied unit by 2. If it's a dwarf, you also give it 2 armor. So the target for the miners, you can go ahead and use the miner on the pyrotechnicians here, just so they don't get any damage from their order ability. Also, you can use it on Zigrin according to his barricade ability. Brouver to keep his ability going as well. And also the Berserkers that Munro can transform here as well. They have an ability where they need armor in order to keep doing damage. So those are a few good different targets for you to give armor for. Also, yeah, Xavier here at the end of your turn boosts off by 1. He needs armor as well. So there's a few options for you guys. You can take 1 into the first round and 1 later. Depends on the matches and what kind of a style of deck you think you're versing. We have Pella in here for a Purify. Gets to purify any unit. Gives us a bit of flexibility, if we're versing locks and poisons. Say if Brouver gets locked up, you can use Pella on Brouver. We also have 2 Pyrotechnicians. So with the Pyrotechnicians, damage a random enemy unit and self by 4. Some matches that are not optimal for the Pyrotechnician could be Arachas Swarm. So like they have those 1-powered insectoid units, those tokens. If you're taking this in, you're not going to get much value. Even, versing Symbiosis, they're spawning the Wandering Trents. Maybe that's not going to give you much value playing the Pyrotechnician in those kind of matches. So you could pass him off there. But otherwise, it's a nice card to take into the beginning. This card's also kind of a nice counter to the Meditating Mages. I've come up in a match where I play Pyrotechnician first, My opponent played a meditating mage straight into it, and you just kill them off one by one. So it can give you that flexibility at the moment. But yeah, just play it according to the opponent's deck that you're versing, all right? Whatever you think fits best. Obviously use your common sense. If you're versing, say like Nilfgaard and they use Blight Makers, they've got a 3-powered unit on the board, they've got a 2-powered unit on the board. Maybe you don't want to go ahead in those matches and take Pyrotechnician in. Dwarven Mercenary. So the Dwarven Mercenary will damage himself by 1 for each non-dwarf unit in your hand on deploy. This card fits great into our deck because we're predominantly a dwarf deck here. So he's going to play full value. You won't have to really worry about him damaging himself, losing value. We only have Squirrel and Pella that are not dwarf units in this deck. So pretty much he's going to play pretty good. Nice card for the first round. I think you should use probably like one or even if you want both, you could use both Dwarven Mercenaries in the first because, it gives you 7 points. It gets you up there to help you win the match. All right. So don't be afraid to take them both in. We do also have Spores in this deck. Spores allows you to reset the power of a unit. So I've added this in because, we're seeing Scoia'tael hand buff kind of decks at the moment with a new card Talk, and we're seeing a Glace being played. So if you get last say in a match, Spores could be pretty nice to use. Also against Skellige Rage of the Sea, when they use the messenger cards that boost off of the rain that gets triggered, could be nice at the end of a match to use Spores there too. We also have 2 Mahakam Volunteers. So you want to make sure that you have a dwarf down on the board before you play one. That way it would allow it to summon the other copy from the deck. You never want 2 of these in your hand. You always want 1 in deck at least and 1 in hand if you're going to play it. But optimally, the way I'd suggest to play this is, this can give us a lot of points quick and help us win a round. So in order to do that, I'd say use Justice to draw you both volunteers. That's the best way to play it. So these are kind of a first round card that you'd use through Justice. So you take Justice into the first round, click it in the first round, make sure you have a dwarf down on the board, and then you get those 2 out from your deck. So we do have Paulie in this deck too. Paulie allows us to move a unit to the other row. Give an allied unit 2 armor is its order ability as well. So this is pretty nice because it gives armor. So once again, all the targets that I suggested to give armor before, as I explained with the miner, you can do the same with Paulie as well. But the movement can come in handy because sometimes we're versing Nilfgaard, they're spawning spies on our row and they clog our row up. We can't play certain cards. You could drop Paulie down, move a spy, generate some room for your next cards that you like to play. Maybe some card like Xavier gets moved to the ranged row and doesn't remain on the melee row to get the best benefit out of it. You can use Paulie at that time too. Yeah, maybe a defender gets moved. Where's defender here? Right here. Maybe defender gets moved and Brouver's where the defender was. You can move defender back. Just use its movement ability as you see fit. Zoltan's Company. This is a great card because we are playing these 2 Zoltans in this deck, and by doing so we get to spawn 3 Rowdy Dwarfs on an allied row, and we get to give 1 armor to all dwarves on that row. Make sure you have Zoltan on the board before you go ahead and play this. This is a very important card in my estimation because it allows us to set up Brouver, because Brouver will be boosting all units with armor on a row. So this card you'll look to play into the second or the third round. Basically when you're looking to play Brouver is when you play this card. So play this with Brouver. We have Xavier here. On the melee row, whenever you play a dwarf, he gains 1 armor. But say if he gets moved to the ranged row, he'll still be boosting. At the end of your turn, boost off by 1. Because the boosting is just dependent on the barricade ability, him having armor. So don't be afraid if he gets moved to a ranged row. But we do want to keep him on the melee row because, getting armor is nice to get some protection. Xavier is a nice first round card if you like to use him for that point. Biggest defender. Use this when you're going to play Brouver for protection. And he does get to spawn a Rowdy Dwarf next to him, which can work good with Munro too. Munro being this card here, just for a bit of extra flexibility in playing this card. So play this whenever you're going to play Brouver. Save it for the second or third round. Zigrin is very nice. On deploy, it gains resilience. But make sure you deploy it on the melee row. We're looking to play this card melee row. If for some instance you're coming up in a short round and you know, your opponent's got a lot of removals, you can play him on the ranged row for immunity, then he can't be targeted at all. But whenever you play a dwarf, boosts off by 1, so it's a very nice engine piece because we've got so many dwarves in this deck. Basically each turn he'll be boosting himself by 1. And this is a first round card I'd like to play. And try to play your resilience units late so they don't get targeted, don't get picked off, right? You can play him down on the melee row and then give him Crystal Skull so he survives and doesn't get poisoned. At that point, you don't have to worry about giving him Veil because on deploy he gains resilience, so he's already got the resilience status. Because yeah, you guys got to remember Veil stops a unit from gaining a status. So we're safe in that regard. On deploy he already gains it. So yeah, and you don't have to worry if someone locks this. It doesn't mean that it's going to stop resilience. That's not how that works, but it would stop the boosting of 1, okay? Because resilience isn't necessarily an order ability, it's a status. So locks don't work on that, okay? Zigrin is nice to use in combination with Leader. You could save it for the end of a match. I mean, you could take out those 3-powered elf units that we see with Scoia'tael because it damages an enemy unit by 3. I'd say save this for later as a finisher because, yeah, it works very nice with Leader because of the barricade ability. At the end of your turn, lose armor and boost off that by that much. So, you know, we can spawn Leader ability onto this, give it armor, and it'll boost. So save this for later. Zoltan, another resilience unit that we have. You get to boost adjacent dwarves by 2. So play this between 2 dwarves. This is another first round card, so we want to play both resilience units in the first round, and it sets up the condition for us to go into a bleed into the second, possibly 2-0 our opponent, or if not, you know, we can pass at some stage. So it's got 4 armor, got a bit of good protection. You can also use Crystal Skull on this if you like. Zoltan Warrior. So the way we're looking to use Zoltan Warrior is on the melee row, and he'll be spawning 2 Rowdy Dwarfs when we do that. This I find is more of a second round card, and it's a card that we like to use when we're going to go ahead and use Brouver because it gives us extra units on the board. As I said, it is Zoltan here, so it works good with Zoltan's company to give them all armor. So you can imagine we've got all these dwarves at that time. Then you go ahead and you play Zoltan's company. And because Zoltan is there on the board, they all get armor, and then you can play Brouver next, for example. So you get some pretty nice boosting going on. So second or third round card. Justice, as I explained, we get to play a Bronze Dwarf or Crown Splitter unit from your deck. If you control a Dwarf or Crown Splitter, also spawn Cleaver's Muscle on this row. Cleaver's Muscle is this card here. So you really want to make sure before you play this that you have a Dwarf down on the board, guys. Because if you don't, you're burning this opportunity up. You're wasting this. So make sure you have a Dwarf down, and then your next move could be Justice. You never play Justice as a first move to open up a match. As I said, the target for Justice is optimally the Volunteers. But, you know, sometimes you don't get the best draws. You could have 1 in hand. You don't want to target the Volunteer if you got 1 in hand. A very good alternative could also be the Dwarven Mercenary. It's a fair bit of points. 7 points, slam, nice. Brouver, this is like one of the key pieces in our deck to victory. So on deploy, he'll gain 1 armor for every dwarf in your hand. So he does get some good protection. Armor is very important for Brouver because if he doesn't have armor on him, he won't be doing his row boosting of all the units on the row wherever he's placed. So as you can see with the barricade, at the end of your turn, boost all dwarves with armor on this row by 1. This card, you're either going to save for the second or third round when you're looking to win and push your opponent really hard. So you can imagine you've got all your dwarf units swarmed. You've played Zoltan's Company. Zoltan's Company is usually the final play before you play Brouver, because by then you'll ensure all your dwarves have got armor, so meets the condition perfect for Brouver. If Brouver's armor gets taken out, he won't keep boosting the dwarves, so at that point you can commit leader ability onto him and he'll keep working that way, alright? So we do have Munro in this deck. You know, I took a look at the patch notes, and what I saw was that the Dwarf Berserker did get a buff, right? It plays for pretty good value now. It's, from what I can recollect, its power's gone up. So basically what Munro allows us to do is, he's got a Zeal ability, which is nice. You can use it instantly on deploy, and he's got an order of transforming one allied Rowdy Dwarf into a Dwarf Berserker. He's got 2 charges, so he can transform those units into these here. These units will be doing damage at the end of the turn as long as they got armor, okay? So this is nice to use when you're playing Zoltan Warrior or Zoltan's Company. So you got Brouver boosting up all those units, and then, you know, you can go ahead and deploy Munro at that time and transform some of the tokens, being these ones here. So Munro will be transforming these into the Berserkers, those units that were depicted on his card. And that gives us a pretty nice little point swing, and we're doing damage as well at the same time. So second or third round card, Munro, okay? And final card, Zeneromancy, Echo card. Get to use it twice. That's what Echo means. Comes back to your deck and allows us to play any card from our deck, all right? So we've got Crystal Skull here. Boost an allied unit by 4, give it fail. Targets for that, you could go Xavier, you could go Zoltan Shibe, you could go Gabor, or some of the order ability units that we have as well, okay? Leader ability, Mahakam Forge. What does this do? We get to spawn and play Tempering, which is this card here, and all dwarves in our starting deck get 1 armor to begin with because of this leader ability, right? And Tempering allows us to boost an ally by 5. If it's a dwarf, you give it 2 armor. Okay, that's the deck, guys. I really hope you're going to enjoy the following matches. Another very fun one to play. And let me know in the comment section down below what you think. So, Jackpot. Wait, who's going first? They're going first. Could they have some boosting round 1? Oh, flick it off. Wow, Coldwell and Dwarf package. That's nuts, man. I like it.
Oh, the digits dropped off. I want to sew them back on.
That's what we love to hear and see. Nice little exotic plays. Maybe we go this. Pocus, what's up, man? Yeah, doing alright, buddy, doing alright. Let's play a bit of dwarves. Every patch that comes out, there seems to be, you know, a few changes, and then I just go through my old decks, update them. So, boosting here. They've given us some peaches. Okay, let's do this.
Have you seen a fuse lying about, have you?
So what kind of a jackpot deck are they playing? It's gonna be crazy poisons or what? We could move Freak Show. We have movement in our deck. If we really want to here. Okay, so they've left it. Yeah, maybe it's... Okay, let's push in a bit. Hit that now. Maybe we wait on it. Freak Show is now restricted. Well, that's the good thing with movement in our deck, yeah. He's a melee row unit, you know? Payday. That's a bit of a slow play. Payday's a bit slow, I feel. He wants to kill... Wants to kill off Xavier. We can boost it by 2. It gets armor. And it will go up. So I think we do this. That keeps it out of another payday. Let's try to put some pressure on these people here. And we could even... I mean, we could give it this too. Do we want to give it that? Maybe it's not necessary. Maybe we'll go here. Yeah, that's a good hit, guys. That's a good hit. That's out of payday range. No payday for you, sir. Ooh, collusion. Very interesting. Wow. We do have resilience, guys. Don't you fret. Don't you worry, guys. I got this under control here. Just enjoy the show. Just kick back and enjoy the KG show. Alright, there we go. Got a nice guard coming up too. We've got resilience. Yeah. Win on even is sweet, man. We'll take it. We have a resilience unit down on the board. Let's go big bleed. %, rage quit. That's it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh, but the hand's not bad too. I want this now. Man, it's like a 2-0 hand, honestly. 7-point unit too. Got 1, 2. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I'd like to go like this. Go like that. Can go company next. Yeah. Okay, okay. I think we're going company. Then we can go Brouver next. And we already got a few good units there. We got Brouver. Brouver's huge, guys. He plays for a lot of points. Seductress. It's gonna be rough for them, man. You're gonna need something more. You don't have to worry about me damaging it. So there's a bigger worry coming your way. And his name starts with the letter B. Here we go. If he's got no answer for defender, it's bad for him. Go on, leader. Yeah, he's trying to keep up. It's gonna be rough for them. It's gonna be very rough now. It's gonna be very rough. Munro really pops off too. So not only will we be having the transformation, but we got damage coming on too. So we're getting boost and what do you call it? Getting boost and we're dealing damage too by doing this. I just wonder if I want to play him there. Do I want to play him here? I might save the guards for up there. I might play him here. Yeah, let's do that. I'll go Mahakam Guard on the front row. That's why I'm leaving room. Because it plays pretty nice. Just taking Defender.
You'll suffer the consequences.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's do this. Wow, it's looking great. Yes. It's looking good.
Keeps a single lover in every pot.
Just trying to get coins back. Maybe double guard. Wait, if I play this, we got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do one now. Yeah, it's lovely. Ooh. He's paydaying Brouver. But we can go leader. So guys, just remember, you know, Brouver, he needs armor to keep engaging, you know, his passive points for us here. So we can save leader in this case. So he's lost it. Can just do this. Just go ahead, you know. Be generous. Just give him a bit of armor. It's not that hard to do, guys. Secret now. Doesn't let me click. There we go. Let's just go double guard. That's huge points. Let us play it here. Wow, devastation, devastation.
Life's short. Enjoy it.
Respect for playing on till the end. Okay.
Those gunners are in for a world of hot.
Nice. That was great. Wow, 109 points. GG, GG. So it's Nature's Gift. I don't think we really need Squirrel here in this match. They're going first.
Ugh, stop gargling like that.
Deck around talk. I switched to ST. NG is old news now. Wow. Okay. That was a quick change, man. Maybe we just go minor. I know you love playing NG, dude. Deck around talk, interesting. Hey Size, what's up, man? Welcome back. Rank 7's so hard to climb. Yeah. Good on you for ranking up so much though. That's awesome. Can move him back.
Just let me reach the bridge. The bridge, I beg you.
Could kill it if he's got rebuke. Yeah, he's got rebuke. Yep, yep. It's fair enough. Let's play that. So this guy damages himself for each non-dwarf unit in your hand. The only non-dwarf units we got are Peller and Squirrel in this deck. Circle of Life. We could go Justice. Get us some points up there.
Next time it'll be personal.
Two armor. It's not really necessary here, but whatever, why not? Get everything protected. Mixed feelings, yeah. Could only boost, yeah, God feels different now, doesn't he? 27. Why not just go like this? Can go guard up here. Hey, Crywalks, what's up? Very well, very well. Always good to see you on stream. Better now that you're here. Welcome, my friend. So, how much we got here? Got an 8-point play. Yeah, I wouldn't really push too much in from here, to be honest. So, we just pass. Right, so Squirrel, like I said, not really necessary, you know. It's not like they have some major echo cards going down. Spores could be good in this match. If they pass, we can just dump this for resilience. We carry over into the next round. But I think we want to... Yeah, we need some more cards in hand than this, I think. We'll just see what they play into. Yeah. So this is the nice thing about having resilience, you know, we can just play him melee. And there we go, we get 5 points carryover. And it's an engine piece, he's going to be boosting by 1 whenever we play a dwarf as well. So that's nice. Zoltan's not terrible. I mean, he's an 8-point play if we use him now. We'll have a think about it. In these matchups, you know, Symbiosis, they're spawning those Trent units, and they could really mess with the technician value, so try to pass them off in these matchups. Yeah, obviously we don't need Squirrel now. So we can a Nero for Munro, is it? Yeah, it looks like Munro is the target. Let's give it some protection, because it is an engine piece. It is. Yeah, so Spores is going to get good value here. We will get good value, I believe. So we got 3, 7, 8. Are we gonna have room for this? 3, 6, 7. I think we might be a bit tight on space. We'll see. Dunker. So we got 3, 6. This would completely fill the row. Let's go here. We can play him early. Movement. Yeah, let's do that. So he's got potential of 5 points of damage. 3 here. Damage it by 2 will be on 4. Could go Forest Protector and kill it. Let's do this. We're gonna lose. You know, we're supposed to get 3 Rowdy Dwarfs from this, but we don't have the space. So it's 3, 6, 7, but it's worth it because now they're all gonna get boost. So let's see. 4, 5. Should I go? Could he kill that? Maybe I'll just leave it. That's a damn lot of boosting, but looks good to me. Okay, yeah. So we can kill one of these off. Very important for us. We should probably kill one now. I think we do this. So these will become 4-powered units. We don't necessarily lose the boost if we do it now after this turn. So we'll play Munro next, I think. But that's a lot of points, man. Like Brouver's just gonna carry us here, really.
Style. That's right. I like playing with style.
Yeah, let's do it now. So we're gonna go Munro. We transform these into the Berserkers.
Cracks skunks as well as any other.
Oh man, it's looking good. The guards are a bit sus here, but got a lot of points from Brouver anyway. Oh, it's Gezras. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Gezras, man, he's gonna take the armor off him. Well, we'll still be getting boost. Yeah, okay. Do we care to give it here? Probably not. Maybe we're giving it to the Berserker. How much armor does it give? Gives 2 armor. Yeah, it makes sense here because it's still going to get the boost and it's going to be dealing damage. I'll go like this. I don't know if we're going to open up for space here, so maybe we just play the guard now. And we got spores last.
You are no lunet of mine.
We just don't want that to go ranged row. Yeah, okay.
Kedmil Vanadane.
Ooh. Yep. Okay. Go this. Come on, Brouver. Win me the match, man. Come on. You're tough, dude. I know you. I know you can do this for me. I know you have it in you. You have a lot of strength, Mr. Brouver. Alright, we're gonna go spores here. Come on. Let's do it. We got it. Come on, man. Give us the W. You know you want to. yes! 3 points. You gonna try them today? Awesome, awesome. Cool. Spores is probably good in this matchup. Yeah. We definitely want Squirrel for that card in their graveyard. That's why I put it in the deck. Maybe we open like this. Uh-oh. He's worried already. Gotta be more confident than that, man. Come on now. So this will boost itself. Shall we go like this?
I don't know if anyone's got any hooch left.
Nothing's working for you at the moment? Wow. That's not good to hear, man. We'll change that around.
Just let me reach the bridge. The bridge, I beg you.
Gain 2 armor, boosts off by 1. Yeah, good hit, nice. Actually, I could have waited on that too. I could have given that armor just to negate 1 point of damage. We don't really have a need for the crystal skull here, the way the hand's looking. I'll just go like this. Damn, 7 hours straight. Solid, dude. Solid. Yeah. So they're playing that out. I'm just gonna pass early. We're missing a few first round cards, I feel. Let them do their thing. The lady sits on her throne. Spawns rain. Melusine cultist.
Great is her hunger, and great is her power.
So, what are you gonna do? Plays another.
This mess, his eyes only.
So they're obviously looking for a long round then. We just want Squirrel, man. We want Squirrel now. And what could be good, guys, is we've got double resilience units. This is the best thing. Like, if they just pass and we're on 10 cards, we can just play like Squirrel and both resilience units in the best world. If they grant us that. Armor could come in handy because they're doing rain stuff. Pyro. Oh, yeah, there we go. There goes their whole plan. Oh, we don't want that, man. We don't want pellet here. So, like, even Melusine's a good target for Squirrel. Yeah. But I think we really want to get rid of that other card just laying in there. So they're playing in? Oh, wow. The man wants to die. We'll probably go... Yeah, we could go Justice for points. Let's just... Yeah, we should just kill that thing ASAP, eh? Maybe we do this now. Yeah, I think it's good. Just before they get any ideas. Instant pass. Right. So how are we gonna get points here? So hold on. 5-point unit will put us on 9. Six points is 10. Okay, this is what we'll do. Let's get our carryover. Let's be smart. Let's be smart here. Right? Maybe we go. Is it gonna be this? We got 5 points, puts us on 14 if I do that. Maybe it's Sigrun. Alright, well at least we'll carry over. So we'll do that. We're looking for Xavier, Munro, Zoltan Warrior, Justice. Yes. Don't really want this. Yeah, it's good. It's not bad. What are we missing then? We're missing the Zoltans. Do they have like tall punish kind of things? Let's just play into it, see what happens. Miner and Yarpen. Yeah, could have done that. What would have been even better is if I'd played Miner first before going for the resilience unit. I could have saved the other card then. Just occurred to me. Coral. So what's a Nero gonna be for? Should it be for Warrior then?
Humans above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Thanks, Madhoon. Appreciate it, man. I'll still be on for a little while longer, but yeah, take your time. If not, we'll see each other around, dude. Appreciate the love, man. Back at you.
Let's not get in the way of my axe.
Yep. So we should give this probably some protection. What are we doing with this? Armor is really important for Brouver and they're doing rain. Maybe we're just going, should we go the Resilience Zoltan? It's 8 points. This is 10. This is 8. It's armored. And it's going to set up Zoltan's company. 3, 6, 7, 8. So we'll see if this is good for us. Because I'm trying to keep in mind row space because we've got Justice too.
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
get you out of a tight spot.
So we could go company next. It's going to give him armor, and we're going to get a lot of boosting going on now. See if we can catch up.
Mock not the creeds of others, neither polite nor safe.
Love those flutes. That's what we want to hear. Nice flute music for the fans. Yes, yes. Rise. Rise and win. We need room for a cleaver's muscle. So we just got one spot. Oh, he's got a heat wave. Okay. We got room for the guards. It's either justice or this. Not really sure if the sequencing matters. We'll play him down here because we want to leave room for the guards up top. Okay. See guys, Gabor ended up giving us a lot of value. Carried over into the next round, still boosting. Boosted to 11 points now. Nice carryover card. Yeah, let's get the armored ship.
We
did get our points up there, didn't we? This armor, what's this good for? Just thinking what we're using leader for here. Maybe we could save some rain damage. Man. Might as well use it now. 1 point of rain damage you save. Why not? Yeah, we'll be saving rain damage there. It's good. Maybe I'm not clicking this. He's got a few low-powered units, and we could just kind of use it to take the rain damage. Just worried about spores. I was expecting to see this card played in this round, but we didn't see it. So, I don't know, we'll have a look. Now he's playing it, okay. Yeah. Maybe spores can do something, we'll see. Got no more room there. 6 point play, is it? Went Giga onto that. 3 points. What's the best spores target? 2 points, 3 points, 2 points. Yeah, it's a very weak spores. Imagine if that cost us the match here. I mean, we got a fair bit of points though too. 16. It's a pretty nice long round, hey. Not bad, not bad. Xavier pulling through. Yeah, I didn't go for Defender on purpose. I just wanted to swarm a bit more Brouver. I wasn't sure what kind of removals they carry in this deck. But is that a rage quit or what? We get the W. I was expecting to play that messenger card earlier to get that boosting going on. That's why I carried Spores. Alt 4. Salt 4. Yeah, looks like it, man. It was a good win for us. You know, that's one of the more popular decks out there. They're hard to verse. If you don't have control and you verse them, crap. You get flogged, man. Nice first round cards. They're Arachas. Maybe we don't want Pyrotechnician. We don't want that, man. No. This is a bit risky here because if I play Xavier, they could just have dive and kill it, which is bad. Same thing with Zigrin. If I play him first, he could just die. And we do need dwarves on the board. Maybe I don't boost it. Two-0 with 60-point gap. Yeah. Don't worry, that's normal. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, I believe the meditating mages are going to get reworked. There's just so many points. Let's do this now, but we're not going to go for the volunteers, are we? Well, we can play volunteers now too. Justice is intended for the volunteers, but whatever, we'll do that. Just to keep our important units out of predatory die range if they're playing that. Guess it doesn't matter so much now they got their 7-point unit down. Yeah, thinning too. Alright, we'll do this. He could have Parasite. It's already gained resilience, so you don't have to worry about using Veil on it after. Virgin. You know how Gwent is, man. Like, cards come out, they get tested, and if they seem overpowered, too powerful, too consistently, they get reworked. Axie? Okay. Alright. Let's get the other one down. Still got Justice for points. Xavier's nice, he's carrying us through here. Purifies. You can tell this guy's been versing meditating mages. Jeez. Love to see it. I don't, man. It's purified my resilience units. I don't love to see it. Your bay. Well, got no resilience. Does that mean we go a long round or what?
Like a pimp fit if it passing day.
Just considering how we play now. Got no carryover units. But this hand's mad. We're just missing Brouver. If I had Brouver, I probably would have played into this. Because we've got the conditions for the boosting we need. Adrenaline rush. If I go and commit these now, Brouver's not that good. I'll just pass here. So they got Mamuna if they're doing grip. Maybe we keep Spores. I think we might keep it. We just want Brouver, that's it. Give us Brouver. Come on, man. What's better, this? No, we don't want this. They're doing little tokens. Yes! Yes, yes. Okay. We got it. We got it, guys. Don't stress. We have this. Yes, Crywalks, your good luck has brought me a Brouver. I know you're over there keeping your fingers crossed. It worked. There he is, in all his glory. Famous last words. You like repeating that, eh? That's the second time I've seen you say that in chat. We didn't get a Nero or match. Wow. Okay, let's just go with this.
Would you rather crush your head or rip it clean off?
Let's do this. Yes, yes. Oh. You bloody... Oh, man. All right. Whistles innocently. Brouver on the Witcher 3 game. We did have Zoltan in the Witcher 3. I don't know about Brouver. Detlef was in Blood and Wine. Armored Arachas in here. Insectoid. That's a bit of an interesting ad for them. 7 armor Brouver. Listen, if they've got something, they need something big for this. So just do it like that. The Hails in Witcher 3? Heatwave, yeah. Alright, man, alright. We'll go Munro, and we can use the miner to give more armor to the Berserkers. Adrenaline Rush, okay. Paulie can give more armor to them too. We can just keep the Berserkers going on this one. I don't want to play there. Yeah, I think I do.
Might be none too tall, by crack skulls as well as any other.
Well, anyway, it's 4 turns though, right? Yeah. Maybe we're saving it for Sigrun? Cleanse your soul from NR resilience. Yeah, I feel it. Soul cleansing. Oh my god, what kind of a stream have we descended to here, man? Damn.
Something just was put here. I swear it on my beard.
That tier deck next. I saw Merson put together one. His looks pretty good. I think he got to pro rank with it. Check out Merson's deck. That could be a card to take a look at. I haven't made a deck around that before. So yeah, we can just have the armor floating around on the board, and Sigrun could be a last play. Do that. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription at Tier 1 Groper. I really appreciate it. Dwarf Shenanigans, the must watch. Subscribe for 2 months. Thank you very much. Means a lot, buddy. Thank you. Glad you enjoy this deck. I'll be putting it out on my YouTube channel next. That's the next video. Whispers, yeah.
Whoa, those scummers are in for a world of hurt.
Just hold it. What's the last card? They've already used 2 Adrenaline Rush. See what it is. What? They discarded? You're joking. Oh, it's Curse. Right. Get out of here, man. Are you serious? You're joking right now. We got this? Oh, wow.